Aloha and welcome back once again to another episode of Waking Up with Wolf. Thank you so much for joining. Those of you who are tuning in the future, those of you who are jumping in live, thank you for being here. Thank you for making this another part of your routine, for us to be able to really check in, for us to be able to feel whatever feels we may be feeling on this day. And of course, this is a Tuesday, so we're going to be bringing a little bit of extra movement into our body as we go into that. But in this moment right now, really just inviting you to really just begin moving your body just in simple little ways. Maybe you're standing, maybe you're sitting, maybe wherever you are, just give yourself a nice gentle massage. Begin connecting with your breath on whatever level you need to. And there's something that I really want to be able to kind of bring into the meditation today, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that in the next little minute. I'm going to drop us into a nice little journey, something that evidently like comes through, part of my own experience, because it's very interesting as we do this. And again, for those of you who are just joining, just begin massaging your bodies. Listen to your body. Give yourself any sort of gentle massage. Even if you're just like standing out, go ahead, just like wag your tail for a little bit. But again, every time that we wake up, it's really important for us to be able to check in and to be able to feel, like what is it that we're feeling? What is it that we need today? What is it that we need in this moment? Knowing that every single day is going to be a little bit different. And then even for me, like there are days where like I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like, okay, let's do this. Like I'm in this, like I got the pump, I got the spark, we got the flame burning, we got the energy, we are aligned with our purpose. We know exactly what we are here to do. And again, part of that isn't just what we are doing, but it is why we are doing it. And why we are doing it is to be able to help build momentum, to create community, to inspire one another, to encourage us to help be our best self, to take real world action. And yet at the same time, part of being our best self is also knowing how to rest, is also knowing when to be able to take it easy, is knowing when to be able to slow down so that we can reconnect with our own spark, so that we can kindle our own fire. And believe me, there's like, this is just, again, kind of like an authentic expression of my own self. Like there are days where I'm just like, yes, like I am super pumped to be able to be here. Today I kind of woke up and it was just one of those days where it was just kind of like, ooh, like, okay, I'm feeling like there's a part of me that is just kind of like needing to recharge, is feeling like it's important for me that I bring my best self to this. And then some part of me is just like, but wait, if I'm not super excited and sparkly and everything like that, will people still resonate with that? Will they get the wrong impression? Will I be sending out a signal that won't inspire them in the same way? Am I allowed to take a break? Am I allowed to just like put up a post and just be like, hey guys, sorry, but I just needed to take like a little bit of self-care today to be able to just like do that? But at the same time, it's like, or can I find some sort of middle ground where I allow, the messages of my own authentic journey to be a message that can be shared with us? And can we recharge our spark together? Can we allow this practice to not be something where we always have to be like, woohoo, super sparkly and everything like that? As much as I wanted it to be entertaining and inspiring and inspirational, maybe some days we just need to wake up and just be like, okay, maybe today we're feeling a little bit slower, right? Maybe today we're feeling a little bit more reflective. Maybe today we're feeling a little bit more somber, right? And just be aware of like how even those words in themselves, there's nothing negative about that. Everything in this life has a cadence. And it's important, again, it's important for us to be able to know like how to be able to honor that cadence, how to be able to know when we can rest, how to rest well so that we can do the rest. Like that's kind of like a very powerful mantra. When you learn how to rest, you can show up for the rest, all of it. And so I want to be able to bring us into a little bit of a meditation to be able to just kind of like drop us in with a very powerful place within our heart, to be able to reconnect us with whatever we need to be able to receive, with whatever our heart needs. And knowing that, our heart is something that can be very sensitive, can be very sensitive to this world. And there are going to be days where, we're just like, oh, like I can feel I need something. I can feel there's like something that I need. And maybe that's going to be movement. Maybe that's going to be sunlight. maybe that's going to be like a conversation with a friend who really cares. Maybe that's going to be like a conversation with a parent. Maybe that's going to be like a conversation with a tree. Go hug a tree or something like that. So again, every day when you show up, before you tune into this broadcast, it's really important for any of us just to be able to check in with ourselves, to really be able to like feel the energies that we're feeling. And believe me, like absolutely, there is a part of me that 100% wants to be able to like keep showing up to these broadcasts to the best of my ability, to the best of my devotion, because again, it's not just what we're doing, it's why we're doing it. Though I know that if there's going to be a day where like I'm not here for just like whatever reason, you know, like maybe like I just had to go to an appointment or something like that, or maybe I got abducted by aliens or something, I want you guys to still be able to practice this on your own, to develop your own routine. This is not developing any sort of relationship of codependency. And so check in with yourself. Tomorrow, let's say tomorrow, if tomorrow, if there's no broadcast tomorrow, for whatever reason, what will you do? How will you feel? How will you feel about being able to still hold space for me? Maybe there will be a day where I'm just going to be like, hey guys, like sorry, but today I'm really just feeling like I need to take a day to just kind of like take a break, to recharge so that I can come back even better. And whether that be me or whether that be someone else, I really invite us to be able to honor that. And to be able to honor that in a place where it's like not necessarily like again, like you guys know me well enough to know that like I'm here to show up in the best way I can. If there's ever a day when I'm not here, I want you to understand that it's not going to be like me like being like I'm just going to like be avoiding and lazy and stuff like that. It's going to be more so like, okay, like I really need to kind of like step back and recharge so that I can show up even better the next day. Because I need you guys to be able to understand that like absolutely showing up for these broadcasts there's an energy exchange. And again, as we're just talking here, just begin massaging, we're going to drop into a meditation in a second. There's an energy exchange. And some days, like, it doesn't even, like, hit me until a little bit later, you know? To be able to kind of, like, show up with this energy and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, let's do this. This is fine. And then if I do that for, like, 40 days straight, eventually I'm just kind of like, okay, as much as I want to keep going, there's, like, a part of me that just needs to recharge. So I've been feeling that where, again, like right now, this is the interesting thing. What I'm feeling, what you're feeling, what any of us are feeling right now is a reflection of what is going on collectively. And the idea of recharging, reassessing, reevaluating is actually directly in sync with the fact that Saturn has gone into retrograde. And Saturn going into retrograde means that now is the time to go into a place where we can step back and evaluate what we're doing, how we're doing it, what's working, what's not, what to do more of, what to do less of. And so again, I'm going to do my best to keep showing up here because again, these practices are important for me and they're important for you. And you guys express that. And I know that means a lot and that helps me being inspired to show up. With at the same time it being like a healthy relationship. So thank you for like holding space. Thank you for holding space for the fact that yes, I am a human. Like I am not just a holographic projection. There's real like energetic emotions that are involved with being able to bring forth these broadcasts. So thank you for just like by you being here, you guys can just be like, hey Brendan, we're sending you good vibes, we're sending you love. And as much as that's just an idea, that's also like an energetic exchange that's happening there. And I appreciate that. And I really, really, really do appreciate that. So any of you tuning in, any of you like supporting with donations, any of you sharing this with your friends, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for appreciating that. Thank you for holding space. So let's just begin shaking our body. Let's just get some deep inhale, exhales. Just kind of like find a speed that moves for you. Maybe you feel like you need to move a little bit slower today, and we're going to be moving into some body movement, and then we'll move into our chakra practice meditation. And again, just inviting ourselves in theme with Mercury retrograde to perhaps slow down, to perhaps take a day to rest. If you feel like you need that, maybe it's today, maybe it's tomorrow. Give yourself a little vacation. Go commune, go connect with nature, go drink lots of water. Allow yourself to realign with your purpose, with your inner voice, with your heart. So let's just take some deep inhale, exhales here. Straighten up the spine, relax the face. Deep inhale. Big exhale with a nice like audible sigh. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Just begin gently rolling the shoulders if you need to. We're going to bring ourselves into a place of stillness. We're going to drop into like a little meditation here. Okay. So again, as we drop into this meditation, gently if you want to, you can put your fingers, your thumbs and your index, put them together like this. With your other three fingers kind of like straight out like that. If you want, it's just kind of, the reason for that is like it kind of connects the circuit. So it's actually like a practical reason for that. So when you're ready, gently close your eyes. I want to be able to take us on a bit of a journey. Something that will be able to reconnect us with our heart, to reconnect us with our purpose. This will be a very short, very meaningful journey. Connecting with your breath here, deep, gentle inhales, and gentle exhales. As you continue to breathe here, just allowing yourself to acknowledge that by bringing ourselves into stillness, we allow ourselves to fill our cup with peace, to fill our cup with serenity. Just becoming aware of the breath. Let's just focus on the breath just for the next few moments. Feeling that oxygen filling your body, exhaling any of the stagnant energy, bringing in fresh energy, acknowledging how you woke up this morning or just how you are feeling at any point in the day. Inviting ourselves to just bring in a sense of rejuvenation, clarity, knowing that simply by tapping into the breath, we can fuel ourselves, we can recharge ourselves. Continuing to breathe here and noticing any activation sensations tingling up the spine simply by connecting with our breath. We're going to go on a bit of a journey. To begin this journey, I want you to gently begin imagining yourself, bringing yourself into the scene and setting of a nice little garden on a sunny day. And you're walking through this garden. Perhaps this garden is familiar, perhaps it is new to you. And just feeling the sunlight of this space, feeling the texture of the grass on your toes, feeling any of the garden leaves in your fingertips, doing this as you bring your awareness to your sensations. And as you walk along this garden path, this garden is actually at the edge of a coastline. And a little bit further ahead of you, the garden path opens up to a bench. And this bench is facing out towards the water, towards the ocean. And next to this bench is a beautiful tree with leaves blossoming, with branches expanding. And as you walk towards this bench, you acknowledge that there is somebody else who is sitting there on this bench. This figure before you, I want you to acknowledge that this figure, for the story of this meditation, we are going to acknowledge it and invite in the energy of it being literally an imagination embodiment, an energetic embodiment of the Mother, of Mother Earth, of Mother Gaia, of the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to think of it as. And you see This mother, again, this is like our celestial mother, one who we can talk to in any moment, one who can reaffirm us of our purpose, reaffirm us with the connection to our heart, one whose words will comfort us and will inspire us, one who always knows a little bit more about us than we may even know ourselves. And so as you walk towards this bench, you see the mother sitting there. And when you are ready, you can gently sit down on this bench next to this mother. And as you're in this space, I want you to be able to invite yourself into a conversation to be had in this moment with this mother, with this spirit, with this energy. And as you look out into the waters, I want you to be authentically honest with yourself. I want you to feel that this is someone that you can literally say anything to, and they will understand you. And as you look out onto the waters, I want you to feel any of the waters of your own heart moving. And as we hold this space, we're going to have a conversation with this mother. You're going to tell her the things that are perhaps even troubling you, the things that you are still working on, the things that you feel you need support on. And without it even being words, perhaps even just an emotional, energetic conversation, allow the mother to be able to hold your hand in this space. Both of you just holding each other's hands with both hands. And allow yourself to even look at the mother in the face. Again, this face could literally be, the shape of your own mother. If you choose to see it as that, it can be something unique to the celestial embodiment of what you recognize as Mother Earth, the Gaia spirit, the mother. And in this moment, I want you to be able to talk to yourself, to her, to this energy, to this guardian. And I want you to be honest with how you're feeling. I want you to tell her about the things that are challenging you, the things that are inspiring you. And I want you to be able to receive the wisdom that she has to share with you in this moment. And again, knowing that this wisdom is received simply by being in the energetic presence of this space. And so as you look out onto the waters, acknowledge the facts that as brave as you are, as strong as you are, that there's still a very real heart inside of you. And this heart cares not just about your own life, but it cares about the well-being of others. Maybe there is a part of you that sometimes feels like you're not allowed to be vulnerable. Like you're not allowed to express the fact that maybe you're a little bit scared sometimes. Maybe you're a little bit worried sometimes. And maybe any of this literally just reflects the size of your own heart, the fact that you care, the caring about yourself and other beings. So just speak with the mother in this moment. Allow this space to be healing for you. Allow it to be cathartic for you. Allow the waters to reflect the waters of your own heart. Allow it to bring up any emotion. If you feel yourself, even just like your eyes getting a little bit watery, That's totally fine. Acknowledge that. Allow the energy to move through. Allow yourself to feel the energetic comfort of the mother in this space. Her saying to you that she understands you and that yes, you can talk. In this moment, she reminds you that you are not here in this lifetime to simply experience it without trouble, without failure, without risk, without hurt. The fact that you experience any of those is equally important to the entire story that you are living. And she reminds you that you are not here to live a perfect life. You are not here to do things perfectly in the general sense of the concept of perfect, but rather you are here to live your life, your best life, to show up to your purpose in the best way you can, acknowledging that that purpose is one that will challenge us, is one that will bring us into our vulnerability, is one that will make us cry. And yet it is by living our life as it is that we fulfill our purpose. So allow yourself to release the pressure that you feel that sometimes you or the stories that you exist in place on yourself. Allow yourself to gently be comforted and to let go of the stories of thinking that you are not enough. Allow yourself to let go of feeling like you have to be meeting a certain expectation, perhaps set by yourself. And understand that it is in the journey of being your authentic self, the self that feels, the self that grows, the self that is vulnerable, and yet the self that is equally inspired. That is all you are here to do, my child. And through your growth, we grow. So take a few moments here, connecting with your breath, straightening your spine, feeling your heart in this moment, feeling the medicine of this space. Spend the next few moments talking and listening with the mother, and I'll just drop into silence with you, and then we'll return, and then there's one more thing before the conversation ends to be able to share with you. So as you look out onto the waters, if you feel the hand of your mother in your hand, as you speak your heart, as you feel her holding space for you, reminding you of your deeper purpose, inspiring you and healing you in this moment, continue to be in this space. Continue to connect with your breath for the next few moments. Continue here for a few more breaths. A couple more breaths. Anything else you want to say? Anything else that she has to say to you? And as you look out onto the waters, as you feel your heart in this moment, as you allow yourself to acknowledge who you are as a human, as a soul, a very brave soul, with your mother still holding your hand, she releases one hand. And in this moment, she gives you a gift. You open your one hand, she meets it with hers, and in your hand, in this moment, she gives you a small handful of seeds. And these seeds are a symbol, these seeds are a metaphor, yet she reminds you that throughout your life, there will be many seeds that you will tend to, many seeds that you will continue to help grow, many seeds that you have already helped grow. And yet, my child, you must remember that sometimes we may not really know what that seed will yield. We may not fully know what that seed may be. For as a seed, it looks just like any other seed. It is hard to tell what it will grow into. But trust in your heart that that seed too shall grow. Trust in your heart that that seed contains all that it already is. And so, carry these seeds with you. Receive this gift from your mother. Acknowledge these seeds as seeds of your own aspirations, of seeds of your own intentions, of seeds of your art, of seeds of your own growth, of seeds for community, for the collective, for the entire planet, for the growth of your soul, for our soul. For you are the guardian of these seeds. You are the gardener of these seeds. And these seeds grow by you nurturing them with the waters of your heart. And so simply by carrying them with you, they grow with you. And remind yourself of this. That sometimes it may look like it's just a little seed, but trust that things are unfolding, that things are constantly growing, that love is constantly expanding. And so take these seeds, and if you want to, place your hands on your heart, put these seeds into your heart. Receive these seeds as a gift from the mother in this moment. Some of these seeds, you know what they are. Some of them, you may not, and that's okay. but you know that each one is important, and each one will grow because of you, because of your love, and because of the love of the mother, for she helps water them with you. For your love is her love, and you are never alone as a gardener within this garden. Together, each of us carries these important seeds. Together, each of us grows this beautiful garden together. So on behalf of the mother, as she speaks to you, thanking you for tending to the seeds that you carry, the seeds that have been given to you, acknowledge the fact that these seeds have been given to you for a reason, assigned to you for a reason. These seeds are moments, these seeds are relationships, these seeds are family, these seeds are community, these seeds are inspiration, these seeds are things that will grow so that others can share. For we are stewards of these seeds, we are stewards of the land, we are stewards of our heart. And so before this moment concludes with you and this mother, you and the mother, I want you to deeply tap into your heart, and I want you to be able to express your devotion to her, some sort of promise, some sort of devotion, something in this moment that is true to your heart, something that is noble, something that is real. Speak to her. Hold her hand again. Speak to her with your heart and tell her. Tell her your devotion. What are you devoted to? You can say to her things like, I am devoted to helping be the best version of myself that I can be by being honest with myself, by being real with myself. I'm devoted to sharing my heart. I'm devoted to tending to these seeds. I'm devoted to being of service to the divine feminine, to the divine masculine, to the love that we are. I am devoted to simply being, to simply loving. So speak to her as you speak to yourself. As you do this, straighten your spine, open your chest, feel your heart expand. Conclude this moment with your mother by giving her a hug. The mother. Remind yourself that this connection is always there, that you can return to this space at any moment. There may be days where you feel like, hey, I just need to go sit and look out onto the waters and have a conversation with the mother, with my heart, with the wisdom inside of me, knowing that it is always there, that you are always loved, that you are always seen. Reconnecting with that. Reconnecting with your story, with your devotion, with your promise. Reminded of what it is to be a soul, to be a human, learning and growing, and to understand that in this moment, to understand that you too are a seed, that you too are growing, and all of that you are becoming is already inside of you. So as you water the seeds that you carry, know that the mother waters you, and allow yourself to receive that. Allow yourself to receive that blessing, that love, that gift. Very powerful. Take another moment here to conclude this moment, hugging the mother, feeling the heart, feeling yourself receive the water of her love. Holding your hand, looking out onto the water, feeling the waters moving through you. Thanking her again. And gently, when you are ready, feeling reminded that you can return to this space at any time, you leave this space feeling inspired, enriched, in love, feeling whatever you need to feel. Appreciation, gratitude, awe, wonder. Whatever this psychedelic experience is to you. As you look out onto the waters, you feel the hand of your mother still in your hand. You feel her love. You feel her understanding. You feel the remembrance that she brings into your heart. And slowly, bringing your awareness to your breath, deep, gentle inhales, big exhales. Gently, at your own pace, slowly bring your awareness back to the space around you. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Put your hands on your heart if you want to. Big exhales. Returning back to this space. Thank you. Thank you for going on that journey. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for holding space for each other, for yourself. Wonderful. We'll take a moment here just to allow ourselves to recalibrate. We'll move into our chakra practice meditation. We won't be doing any like crazy movement stuff, but what we'll do, we'll combine that with tomorrow's actually. So for anybody tuning in tomorrow, get ready to do a little bit of movement exercise for that day. But just for this moment, if you need to just like move your body a little bit, that's totally cool. And we'll move into our chakra practice meditation, and then we'll wrap this up, and then you guys will be on your way. But again, allow yourself to just kind of like check in, just be like, okay, like what did I just experience? Allow yourself to like remember that, or allow yourself to reflect on that. And if anybody even just wants to like share any comments right now in the chat, like be it a thought, a feeling, gratitude, by all means, please feel free to share that. Please feel free to share this with your friends as well. And thank you again. I feel that that's a very powerful little journey that we were able to share there together. So thank you. Beautiful. All right, let's shake up our body, wag our tail, get some big exhales. And we'll move into our chakra practice meditation. Again, the chakra practice meditation, this is something that we'll do on the regular, Monday to Friday, each time that we do Waking Up with Wolf. The intention for this is allowing the chakra practice meditation to be a way to tune our instrument, to be able to work our chakras like a muscle, to be able to help strengthen them, to be able to help open them, to be able to help balance them. So let's move right into that. And again, thinking of our chakras as metaphysical organs of perception that receive information from beyond the present moment, that allow us to tap more into our inspiration, our intuition, our synchronicity, our own heart, our own connection with divinity. So I know for a lot of you, you've been like feeling that like you've had experiences since doing this broadcast where your empathy, your telepathy, your intuition, your telepathy has been increased. You've been able to kind of like tap into moments a little bit differently. Your synchronicities have been increasing. Your inspiration has been a little bit more noticeable. So thank you. I thank you for showing up for yourself, to be able to receive the gifts that we open ourselves to receive simply by doing this practice. Again, this is a very, very, very old practice. You can literally imagine Like, like monks doing this way, way, way back in the day. Many different traditions and different forms. So thank you again, everyone, for holding space. We'll move right into the chakra practice meditation. We'll go through it, and then we will wrap up this broadcast. Starting off with the brow chakra, the vowel is I, pronounced as in ski. The sound is E. Focusing on the virtue of serenity and also the faculty of clairvoyance, so being able to activate our imagination. As you practice this one more, I really encourage you to practice flexing your imagination throughout the day. Practice daydreaming, practice imagining yourself flying, practice imagining feeling the textures through your imagination. Create a movie scene in your mind and bring it into as much detail as possible. The more that you practice this, the more that you'll be able to tap into that, and the more that you'll be able to receive inspiration for your creative efforts as well. So let's move into that together. Close your eyes if you want to, or open your eyes if you're looking at yourself in a mirror. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale together, the sound E. Again, deep inhale. Serenity, inhale. Beautiful. Moving into our throat chakra. Throat chakra, the vowel E, pronounced as in way. The sound is A. Focusing on the virtue of justness, speaking our truth, words creating worlds, being very intentional with how we use our voice. Also being able to open ourselves to the faculty of clairaudience. This is also where we'd be able to receive audible information, words of inspiration, being able to commune with spirit in this sense. Closing your eyes if you wish to. Deep inhale, exhale, focusing on the sound, the vibration, the virtue, again, the virtue of justness. Deep inhale together, exhale. Deep inhale, the sound A. Deep inhale. Together again, inhale. Beautiful. Moving into our heart chakra, focusing on the vowel O, pronounced as in snow. The sound is O. Focusing on love, compassion, balancing our heart chakra, creating healthy boundaries, feeling inspired in service. Together, deep inhale, exhale on your own. Hands on your heart if you choose. Deep inhale together, the sound O. Inhale. Once more. Beautiful. Moving into our pulmonary chakras, give these a little bit of massage. Again, connecting with ultra memory, gratitude for our ancestors, future lives as well. Being able to connect with the aspect of ourself that is much bigger than just this physical body and just this one lifetime. The vowel is A, the sound is Ah, pronounced as in Ah. When you're ready, gently place your hands on your lap, straighten your spine, deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Big exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale together. Sound ah. Again, inhale. Ancestors, gratitude. One more, nice big inhale. Beautiful. Moving into our sacral chakra, solar chakra. Vowel is U, pronounced as in blue. The sound is oo. Focusing on temperance, strengthening our willpower, developing our relationship with our vices in a way that will serve us, allowing our vices to be the stone that sharpens the sword of our will, allowing ourselves to reward ourselves by moving things into a container where we receive them after we show up to do the work, creating that healthy relationship between ourselves and the things that we enjoy, the pleasures, the fascinations. It is not the pleasures and the fascinations that are a problem. It is merely the relationship that we have with them. So whatever they may be, develop a healthy relationship with them through the virtue of temperance and also the faculty of telepathy, tapping into the intuition, the gut feeling, allowing ourselves to be more in tune with that. Again, literally as data coming from the future to help guide us to our Dharma. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Big exhale. Deep inhale together. The sound U. Deep inhale again. Once more. Beautiful. Moving into our sacral, then our root, and then we will almost be done for the day. Sacral, focusing on the relationship with our sexual energy, our creative energy, the virtue of chastity. Again, developing healthy relationship with those energies. The vowel is M, pronounced as in and also feeling that connection with the faculty of astral projection, lucid dreaming, being able to cultivate that energy to move into our vitality of our entire body, our etheric body, our astral body, understanding the connection that is shared between all realms, and knowing that the creative energy of our sexual energy, the creative energy, helps connect it, helps bridge it. So allow yourself to gently inhale, exhale on your own. Big exhale. You guys are doing awesome. Good job. Deep inhale together. The sound Deep inhale. Chest. Inhale. Beautiful. Moving into our root chakra, last one for today, focusing on the virtue of patience. Noticing, how are you practicing patience? Do you find yourself being more patient? Do you find yourself being patient with the seeds that are growing? Can you really bring that patience as an act of love into more of your life? Really trusting in that process, while also understanding you balance this with the other ones, and you'll find that it is a mix of patience and also justness, knowing when to act, striking when the iron is hot. So if you're too much in your root, then you might be too patient, and then you might actually miss moments of opportunity. If you're aligned with the rest of your chakras, you'll have the intuition to notice, ooh, that's what I need to do, and now is the time. So acknowledge the fact that it is all of the virtues that give us the ability to act in a way that's going to really be able to allow us to like manifest, amplify, serve. So focusing on the virtue of patience and also the roots, feeling the roots going deep into the earth, the branches into the sky. You are the rainbow bridge between, strengthening that connection. The vowel is S, pronounced as in S, sizzling of the serpent, rising of the snake. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Big exhale. Deep inhale together. Again, inhale. Once more, inhale. Keep your eyes closed if they're closed. Stay in this space just a few moments longer. Acknowledge what your body is feeling. Be in this space where you can just be tuned in, feeling yourself a little bit more awake, a little bit more open, feeling yourself more inspired, ready to show up in service, ready to show up for the day, ready to show up for yourself. Maybe if that means taking a little bit of rest, that's totally cool. Acknowledging your energies, acknowledging your rhythms, acknowledging your seasons. Continuing to breathe here, a couple more breaths. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Good, nice big exhale there. Audible exhale. Open your eyes, shake your hands a bit if you need to. Beautiful, beautiful. Good job, everyone. Thank you again for showing up. We'll conclude this broadcast just with a little bit of eye gazing. Stretch your body in any way you need to. Stretch your arms up towards the sky. Go move your body after this. I really encourage you to do that. Get in a little bit of dance, a little bit of flow exercise if you need to do that. Any sort of movement, just go for a walk. Listen to your body. Allow that energy to just constantly just be moving in the ways that you need it to move. So, again, just reminding everyone, just thanking everyone so much for showing up in service, especially on the days that feel like it's going to be a little bit harder, the days where you're a little bit more tired, still showing up in whatever way that looks like. And again, acknowledging that some days that means going to be taking some rest, taking a break, but really acknowledging that there are going to be days where you're just like, ooh, like I feel like so, like I don't want to move type thing. But finding that edge where if you're just like, but I want to move, there's a difference where if it's just like, okay, like I feel like I'm okay resting, but if there's a part of you that's like, I want to move, then really just know that there are always those moves you can make. That by showing up to a broadcast like this is incredibly beneficial. Serving yourself, allowing you to just kind of like shake off a little bit of the crustiness, so to speak. Allow yourself to just reconnect with your heart. Allow yourself to commune with spirits. Allowing yourself to receive the inspiration of the breath in any moment. So know that that service, that love is here for you at all times. That the mother, the spirit, Gaia, is here for you at all times. So thank you again for showing up, every single one of you. Not just for this broadcast, but every single day. Again, trusting and knowing that everything is unfolding exactly how it should. Including the days where we feel the resistance. The resistance, as I've talked about before, is part of the lesson. And if you can allow yourself to notice the resistance with peace and love, and yet to still be able to know that, hey, maybe I just need to move my body a bit. Maybe I just need to talk to a friend. Maybe I just need to cry. Maybe I just need to go hug a tree. And thank you. Thank you for doing that. So, just ending it off here with a little bit of eye gazing. And just like tapping into the face. So thank you for showing up at the edge of the waters. Thank you for showing up for the mother and the father. For we are the children of this cosmos divine, here to help create this story, here to share our shine. And so by you loving yourself is the most important thing you can do. Because when you allow yourself to do that, you allow the seeds to grow through. So water the seeds with the love of your heart. Water this world through the magic of your art. Together we are growing this garden of this life, allowing ourselves to share the truth of what is right, the joy of our authentic expression, the remembrance of who we are, our connection as infinite being, our wisdom as infinite stars. So for all of you here in this moment, thank you for being in this space. Thank you for allowing us to help create the magic of this place. I see you. I honor you. I love you. Beautiful. The light guardian within me sees and honors the light guardian within you. So thank you again. Beautiful. For those of you who maybe just joined near the end, thank you again for joining. Please feel free to go back and check out the recording afterwards. And of course, you can check out more on my YouTube channel at Skull Babylon. All of the Waking Up with Wolves are archived there as well. So if there's ever a day where, maybe you're watching this and maybe it's a Saturday, maybe it's a Sunday, or maybe for whatever reason I wasn't able to come on live, know that you can always find one of the past recordings. And you can always just flip on one of those and it will still be able to serve you, especially considering the fact that we've almost done 50 of these, which is pretty impressive. So a huge round of applause to everybody for showing up. Good job everybody for showing up. So thank you again. Reminder to be sure to check out more at ParadigmShiftCentral.com when you're able to, if you are in a position to do so and you would like to be able to help support with a micro donation, a monthly micro donation, or even a single donation. Please be sure to do that at patreon.com/Brendan Culleton. Through there, you can also find the link for the single donations as well. And when you do that, you get the discount code for items at questitemshop.com, including the shift buttons, light guardian crystals, and other cool stuff that you can check out. And yeah, if you're following me on Facebook, be sure to check out Instagram at Mystic Spider-Man, and that's pretty much about it. Tune in again for another broadcast tomorrow, and also on Thursday evening we'll be doing a live podcast for our episode of Leading the Shift with our guest Vanessa Fernandez, who has been touring the world doing free hugs, which is an incredibly amazing thing. So thank you for holding space. Thank you for supporting each other in this journey. It really does mean a lot for you to be able to be here. So if you watch this broadcast at any point, honestly, please feel free to just send me little messages where it's just hey Brendan, thanks for doing what you do. It does mean a lot, and it means a lot for me to know that it's making a difference in your journey, and that just continues to continues to help all of us just know that we are inspiring one another. So carry this vibration with you, carry this shift with you. Go tell someone else today that you love them. Share this meditation that we did with someone else in some way or another, and remind yourself that you can always connect back to that space within your heart, connecting with the Mother Goddess within your heart. So awesome. So for all of you out there, thank you for playing this real world game to be able to help assist with the shift in consciousness by showing up, incarnating in this physical form, to be able to help make a difference through our art, through our action, through our personal development, through our self-mastery, through little actions that make a big difference. So much love, everyone. Thank you so much. As always, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. End it off with a little bit of a wolf howl. Awesome. I love you. Thank you so much. Let this really shine bright. We are here. We are here for wonderful things, and we are all making a difference. Thank you for being a part of this bigger story. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. In the future, that is, obviously. Thanks again. Much love. Share this video with your friends. Thank you. And thank you, YouTube, as well. Please feel free to